Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Acacia Courtney. We're ready to kick off another week of live racing on this Wednesday afternoon with 10 races coming up. Let's head up for those track and weather conditions.
Time to start another week of world-class action here in South Florida with a Wednesday card with a fast main track and a firm turf. Sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. It's a beautiful day. First of the day over the main track at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for 12,500. Scratch number 5 outside looking in. A field of 8. Favorites were 1 Curlin's Knight and 7 Alpha Orionis.
Racing at Gulfstream. The big favorite, Alpha Orionis, was away smoothly today on his outside. Home Power is away with speed. Dazzling Pros from down toward the inside is now moving up and at the rail. Curlin's Knight as they run into the opening quarter speed. The up front, it's Alpha Orionis who has the lead and leads now by a length and a quarter. Curlin's Knight is second. Up on the outside, Dazzling Pros is third. 3 back to Bagwell, who comes on fourth ahead of Home Power. Then Fightin' Irish Tabit and Mischief Kid. And then far back to the trailer, La Leyenda. The opening quarter complete. It went by in 23 and 4. Alpha Orionis on the Sirius class drop leads the way a length and a quarter. Curlin's Knight, the nearest pursuer, second. Dazzling Pros on his outside, third. 3 back to Bagwell, fourth, followed by Home Power in fifth. Then to the outside goes Mischief Kid, racing ahead of Fightin' Irish Tabit, and still last is La Leyenda. The half mile covered in 47 and 1 as they swing to the far turn. Alpha Orionis leads the way 3 parts of a length. Curlin's Knight up on the outside is now second. 3 wide and Dazzling Pros third. These 3 still well clear of the others, led by Fightin' Irish Tabit and Bagwell. 5/16 from home. Alpha Orionis is only in front by a head as Curlin's Knight issues the challenge while hard ridden second. 5 clear of Dazzling Pros third. Then Bagwell and Fightin' Irish Tabit and they're at the top of the stretch. Alpha Orionis on the inside. Curlin's Knight trying to press past on the outside. These 2 shoulder to shoulder with 1/8 of a mile to go. Curlin's Knight wanting to lay in a touch, but he's up for a narrow lead. Alpha Orionis counter punches and comes right back. These 2 well clear of the others. Curlin's Knight a neck in front. Alpha Orionis is right back at him. Curlin's Knight just in front. Curlin's Knight won it. Miguel Vasquez had to work for the money, but he got the job done over Alpha Orionis in second. Close for third, either Fightin' Irish Tabit or Bagwell. 139 and 2.
Big-time battle between the 2 favorites in the opener, with the second choice getting the better end of the deal. Number 1, Curlin's Knight gets the score under a strong ride from Miguel Vasquez, who had his hands full of this son of Curlin and wanted to lay in down the stretch. He got him to straighten up and get the score for Happy and David Alter. Second, number 7, Alpha Orionis, and third was the 3, Bagwell. To the second race and the start of the early pick 4 at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. A field of 6. Favorite was the 3, Curlin Gray.
And they're off. Smooth beginning. Out wide, it's Clipboard Money with Lucky to Be in America moving to challenge Queen's Bird, looking for some forward position with Impunity at the rail. The 2 at the back are Curlin Gray and Curioso. Out of the chute they run, and with the advantage, it's Clipboard Money and Alvarado on top by 2.5. Lucky to Be in America is a joint second alongside Queen's Bird, who's racing in third now. Impunity is at the inside for Castellano in fourth. 5 clear of Curioso, no speed of any variety from Curlin Gray, who is last of the 6 through the opening quarter mile in 23 and 3. 5 furlongs left to go, and Clipboard Money in front by 3. Lucky to Be in America, the nearest pursuer, second. Down at the inside, Queen's Bird third. From fourth and starting to progress is Impunity in the clear and on the attack as Clipboard Money's gone further ahead through a 46-second half mile. Curioso's had some pace to chase, and for that matter, so has Curlin Gray. They're still far back at this stage as Clipboard Money trying to bottom them out here. Around the far turn at the 5/16. Clipboard Money in front by 10. From second, that's Lucky to Be in America. Curioso now given the green light by Irad Ortiz Jr. to make some ground. On his back is Curlin Gray. Can anybody reel in this leader? 3 quarters, 111 and 1, and they're at the top of the stretch. The advantage to Clipboard Money, but the strides are shortening, and Curlin Gray and Curioso try to get to him. Final 1/8 of a mile. Clipboard Money has to finish the job. Up on the outside, Curlin Gray motoring. Curlin Gray is motoring big time, and he's got Clipboard Money. Curlin Gray from way back to win it going away. Clipboard Money will salvage second, Impunity third, and Curioso finish fourth.
If you back number 3, Curlin Gray, in the second race, you had to have some anxious moments early in the contest as there was nowhere to be found early. But in the end, the son of Curlin closes ground to get the score under jockey Brian Hernandez Jr., Ken McPeak, and the Fern Circle Stable. Second, number 6, Clipboard Money, who opened a long lead ahead of the one Impunity, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
One of the world's most anticipated thoroughbred racing events of the year returns. The third annual Pegasus World Cup Invitational at Gulfstream Park in South Florida. Drawing competition from around the world with a $16 million purse split between 2 Grade 1 races. On the dirt and on the turf. Experience the incredible fashion, spectacular world-class service and entertainment, and the unrivaled adrenaline of the Pegasus World Cup Invitational. Saturday, January 26th at Gulfstream Park. Get your tickets now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, race number 3 at 1 mile over the firm turf. A field of 12 raced for a claiming price of $16,000. Favorites were 2, Scatnap, and 8, Paint the Corners.
And they're off. Bar Libre begins well from the far outside. Miss Asia Brown has to be sent to try to get over from the high draw. Emerging down inside, it's Scatnap in the charge to the first turn. 3 across the course here. Scatnap with the inside edge and a narrow lead. Up on her outside, Delightful Lana is now second. Miss Asia Brown is third. Bar Libre settles in fourth from Paint the Corners. Next at the inside is Stay Safe Kitten. She's a length and a half in front of Little Smarty Pants, who's off the speed. Out widest of her goes Unstoppable View. Then it's down to the inside and Lornette. It's a gap of another 3 to third last running motions first. Yum Yum at the back as they head into the backstretch. 23 seconds for the quarter speed at 9-5. It's Luis Saez and Scatnap carving out the numbers. They lead a length and a half. Delightful Lana second. On the outside and Miss Asia Brown third. Down at the inside fourth goes Bar Libre, followed by Paint the Corners. Moving on her outside, that's Miss Sophia Star mid-flight, now 5 lengths off the lead. At the fence is Stay Safe Kitten racing ahead of Little Smarty Pants. The veteran Lornette is starting to get a rally going. 3 wide on the outside, 2 in front of Unstoppable You. Lingering at the back are both Motions First and Yum Yum. Around the far turn, less than 3/8 to go. Up front, it's still Scatnap. She's been in front from the outset, maintains a 3-length lead over Delightful Lana and Miss Asia Brown. Paint the Corners in the red blinkers, tries to get a rally going. Lornette swings about 7 wide, and they're at the top of the stretch with the advantage. Scatnap now by 4. Up into second is Paint the Corners, loose for the drive, and coming on is Stay Safe Kitten. But inside the final furlong, it's a gate-to-wire winner. It's all Scatnap. Scatnap and Luis Saez by 5 in the end. Paint the Corners was second. Third was Stay Safe Kitten. Closer for fourth, Delightful Lana or Little Smarty Pants and 135 flat.
Favorites run 1-2 to start another pick 3 as number 2, Scatnap, secured the lead and the rail and went gate to wire under jockey Luis Saez for the Drawing Away stable and trainer Robert Falcone Jr. Second, number 8, Paint the Corners, and third was the 7, Stay Safe Kitten. We move to the fourth race now at 6 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for $35,000. Scratch number 5, Glory of Florida, a field of 6. The favorite was number 3, My Own Mo.
And they're off. Watch Cairo blew the start. Quick start for Smoker in the center of the course, who's headed off for the lead, but up on the outside, Cappy Hour has speed. And from the rail, here's St. Larned moving up. And St. Larned now takes a narrow lead to the newcomer Smoker, who races from second. Cappy Hour's on the outside third, 2.5 clear of Cabre in fourth. Then My Own Mo and Watch Cairo with no speed of any kind. Last of all, with half a mile left to go. They move to the far turn through the opening quarter in 22-4, and with the advantage, it's St. Larned in front by a neck. Smoker is second, Cappy Hour is third. Cabre and Landeros racing into a pocket. He'll have to angle back to the outside and go 4 wide. Then it's a 4-length margin to My Own Mo, and the trailer is Watch Cairo, and the leader is Smoker. Smoker to the top of the stretch is taking pressure every step of the journey and has to deal with Cabre, who's on a 3-wide bid to the front. From between horses in Cappy Hour, My Own Mo and Watch Cairo from the back. They're at the top of the stretch, and Cabre kicks it into another gear and opens a 3-length lead now. Smoker very game and still second from Cappy Hour. Watch Cairo putting it together late, but inside the final 16th, it's all about Cabre. Gustavo Delgado and Chris Landeros hook up with Cabre, who wins easy by 5 in the end. Smoker with a great debut run. He was second. Watch Cairo third. Closer for fourth and 112-1.
Great performance here today from the son of Flashback. Number 6, Cabre powers to an easy score under jockey Chris Landeros for Gustavo Delgado and OGMA Investments. He makes his second start a winning one today. Number 4, Smoker has to go on the list. He ran so well in the debut to get second ahead of the one Watch Cairo, who will benefit from more ground. He ended up third. We move to the 5th race now on the turf at 1 mile. Maiden Claimer's in for $20,000. Scratch the 7 and the alternates. A field of 11. Paco Lopez rides the 8 Calamity Cat. The favorite was the 6 Blue Sky Kitten.
The favorite away well. Blue Sky Kitten reaches out for the early lead. Cyrus is being sent hard to try to get some forward position. Calamity Cat moves right on the outside of the leader, and 3 wide to the turn is Gray Granite. Gray Granite now spun out 4 or 5 deep, didn't corner all that well. Meanwhile, running into third was Bold Painter. So up front, the leader is Blue Sky Kitten, very wide on the course, and keyed up is Gray Granite. In between horses, Calamity Cat is now joint second. Back to 4th there goes Bold Painter ahead of Hillsdown, who follows along 5th. Cyrus is next toward the rail. In between horses is the Kid and Sid. Out 3 wide goes Skyline View. That's a gap of another 5 lengths to El Playon, who's 2 better than Peace Envoy. Bad to the Core is last of the 11 as they make their way down the backstretch. 23 seconds for a pretty strong opening quarter speed. Blue Sky Kitten shows the way by a length and a quarter. On the outside in second is Gray Granite. Back to third is Calamity Cat. Racing between horses is Bold Painter. Out 3 wide on the course goes Hillsdown, followed by Cyrus, the Kid and Sid, and 3 wide Skyline View. 5 back to Bad to the Core, and the 2 not keeping up are Peace Envoy and El Playon. Around the far turn, less than 3/8 to go. With the advantage, it's Blue Sky Kitten by a neck. On the outside and Hillsdown. Bad to the Core is making a big move from the back. Bold Painter is next. The Kid and Sid just check. Cyrus has not been involved, and they're at the top of the stretch. Hillsdown on the outside of the leader, and that leader is still the favorite, Blue Sky Kitten. These 2 inside the final furlong, a length and a half better than Bad to the Core, who's charging hard on the outside. Here's Bad to the Core with this big run from the back, shifting ground to try to get Blue Sky Kitten. Blue Sky Kitten, Bad to the Core. Bad to the Core won it. Blue Sky Kitten was second, closer for third, either Bold Painter or Skyline View at 136-4.
Huge upset to start the Rainbow Six proceedings today as number 10, Bad to the Core, makes a long sustained run from the back to get the upset win in this career unveiling. Antonio Sano, the winning trainer for Sano Racing, and winning rider Miguel Vasquez gets his second success of the day. Number 6, Blue Sky Kitten, was second ahead of the 2 Skyline View. A huge price spices up a very nice try. Time for a commercial break. The late pick 5 is up next. Don't go away.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. 1 mile over the main track. Claimer's in for $6,250. A field of 7 signed on. Favorites included 4 Peggotty and 5 Geordie's Ready.
And they're off. Peggotty broke very awkwardly. So too did Zarabanda. Zarabanda veered out, shuffled the last, and that was Zarabanda who unseated the rider. So as they exit the chute, Is That Magic now has the lead by almost 2 over Geordie's Ready in second. Casual Caraway racing third. At the inside, that's She's No Joke, who's racing from 4th. It's a gap of another 4 back to Mama Tries. Being eased at the back is Peggotty. And once again, the 1, Zarabanda, unseated the rider. 24-4 for the opening quarter speed as they head to the half-mile point. It's Is That Magic, and Tyler Gaffleone in front a length and a half. Geordie's Ready is second. At the inside, She's No Joke follows along third. Back to 4th, Casual Caro, and then Mama Tries. Again, the 4, Peggotty, pulled up. 49 seconds for a half mile. Around the far turn they go. It's Is That Magic. In front, 3 parts of a length, Geordie's Ready. Creeping closer and going on the attack second. Back to 3rd, She's No Joke. She'll have an inside lane if good enough under Nick Juarez. 5 ahead of Casual Caro, and then Mama Tries. Is That Magic has repelled the initial challenge from Jordy's Ready. The rail might open for She's No Joke. These three across the course and well clear of the others. After three quarters in 1:14 and 3, they're at the top of the stretch. Jordy's Ready tries it again on the outside of Is That Magic, and now Jordy's Ready is powered to the front. Is That Magic tries to stay on second, then to the outside, and Mama tries. Inside that final 16th of a mile, even money on Jordy's Ready, and Jordy's Ready has kicked it in. It's Jordy's Ready in front. Mama tries second. Is That Magic third?
Tough start to today's sixth race. Happy to report the 1 Zarabanda and the 4 Pegady were both okay. The victory goes to the favorite, number 5, Jordy's Ready, who powers past the pace setter inside that final eighth of a mile under Luis Saez for his second winner today. This one for Wellspring Stable and trainer Phil Serpy. Second, number 3, She's No Joke, and third was the 6th, Is That Magic. We move now to the 7th race of the day. Start of the Elite Pick 4, Maidens on Turf at 1 mile. These are special weight runners, and a very nice field indeed. Scratched the 13 Olympic runner. It was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. A step slow was Topsfield at the back. Good start for King Ottaker, who's heading off for the early lead. Splitting horses as State of War. Street Giant away in the top flight. These three across the course. Back to fourth and Exalt at the inside. That's Tintoretto. He's trying to keep his inside spot, and he will. He'll now land fourth. 3 wide to the first turn is Clint Maroon. Then dropping over at the rail is Uncle Gregory. Followed by Forever Mo, a bit keen between horses as He's No Lemon. To his outside goes Social Currency. He's about 9 lengths behind. The 2 at the back are Medina Ridge. Just in front of him is Topsfield to the opening quarter mile in 23 and 2. King Ottaker and jockey Julian Leparoux are with the advantage down the backstretch. They lead the way by a length and a quarter. Racing second is Street Giant with State of War on the outside third. Out the rail in fourth is Tintoretto. Exalt, the favorite, is fifth. 2.5 back sixth is Clint Maroon. Racing from seventh, that's Forever Mo. Eighth on the outside in Social Currency, trying to improve from the back. Here's a move from He's No Lemon. On the inside, and Uncle Gregory, who's steadily losing ground. Underway from the back is Medina Ridge. And now at the back is Topsfield. Around the far turn they go. King Ottaker held together up front and now rebreaks and leads by 2.5. Everyone else behind him working awfully hard, although Exalt is trying to weave through horses. Forever Mo on the outside from the back, and He's No Lemon as they wheel in. King Ottaker fresh up front and 3.5 in front. Exalt splits horses to go after him second. Down the outside in Clint Maroon. Late run from He's No Lemon. Final eighth of a mile. King Ottaker still there and still strong. It's King Ottaker and Julian Leparoux gate to wire. Exalt was second. It's a 3-way go for third, involving Clint Maroon from between He's No Lemon, out wide Forever Mo in 136 and 2.
Number 3, King Ottaker, stretching out after a debut across town at GPW, secures the lead and the win as he goes gate to wire. Very strong indeed was this son of Temple City under Julian Leparoux from Mark Cassie and BG Stable. Second was 6, Exalt. He's one for the list. He should win next time. Ahead of the 5 and 11, He's No Lemon, and Clint Maroon, who dead heated for third. To the 8th race now, on the start of the Late Pick 3, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for $6,250. A field of 9. Favorites included 1 Special Counsel and 3 Dawn Lightning.
And they're off. Slow to start was High End Lady, and check to last was Appealing Lollybella. Dawn Lightning wins the break and fires to the top. Special Counsel comes away with speed and will angle to the outside of the leader now. Up to third is Dancing Starlet. In between horses, Optimistic Shot, Appealing Lollybella is at the rail. Then Draft, followed by Michelle's Laugh, and the trailer is Troya. Out of the chute and on to the main course they go, and Dawn Lightning tries to stack 'em and pack 'em and leads only by a neck. Dancing Starlet widest of all from between horses, Special Counsel. Appealing Lollybella is fourth at the inside, followed fifth by High End Lady. Then Draft, an Optimistic Shot. Out the back door are Troya, just ahead of her, Michelle's Laugh. 25 and 1 for the opening quarter speed. They move to the half-mile point, and at a slow pace, the leader is Dawn Lightning and Haramio, a length and a quarter. Special Counsel is second, Appealing Lollybella is third. Draft has moved up inside of Dancing Starlet to take over fourth. Then a driven High End Lady alongside Optimistic Shot. Michelle's Laugh is still second last, and Troy has played no part in this through a 48 and 4 half mile. They picked it up in the second quarter, but Dawn Lightning has her ears up and still does it well. Dawn Lightning to the top of the stretch, leads by a length and a half. Special Counsel losing ground second to the outside, and Dancing Starlet third. Appealing Lollybella and Draft are still in range, followed by Optimistic Shot, and they're at the top of the stretch. Jaramillo asked Dawn Lightning to kick for the wire, and she's doing so willingly. Dawn Lightning at the 8th pole now by 6. Dancing Starlet's in a real fight for second alongside Draft and Appealing Lollybella, but that's all they're fighting for as the win goes to Dawn Lightning. Dawn Lightning in a powerhouse run. She won by at least 7. Dancing Starlet got second ahead of Draft and third, then Appealing Lollybella and Special Counsel.
Number 3, Dawn Lightning humbles the competition in today's 8th race, winning wrapped up under jockey Misael Jaramillo. He had her relaxed on the front end every step of the journey for VEB Racing Stable and winning trainer Victor Barboza Jr. Second, number 8, Dancing Starlet, and third was the 7, Draft. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Wednesday feature, sprinting on the turf, right after this. Back now for race number 9 on the program, 5 furlongs on turf. It was the Wednesday feature race. Scratch number 3, Dominance. A rider change on 2, Fairyland to John Velasquez. 6 to the gate. The favorites included the 2, Fairyland, and number 7, Escapade.
And they're off. Slower than the others was Fairyland. Brandy's Girl away well. There goes My Sister Carol moving out the rail, factor of 1 with speed. Far outside Escapade trying to get over. Down at the inside Fairyland. And Pastime is last of the 6 and about 3 lengths off the lead of My Sister Carol. My Sister Carol and Paco Lopez narrowly in front. On the outside, an Escapade now second. Brandy's Girl and in amongst rivals and had to tap on the brakes. Pastime goes by her. Fairyland is last. 21-4 for an opening quarter speed. There's less than 3/8 of a mile to go. On the outside, and here's a bid from Escapade. 3 wide in Pastime. At the inside, My Sister Carol. Factor of 1, no place to go. Brandy's Girl trying to keep Fairyland boxed in as they fan across the course with less than a quarter to go. Escapade now set down by Javier Castellano for a narrow lead. In between horses, Factor of 1 is loose for Gaffleone and charging hard. It's on the inside, Escapade, and Factor of 1. Late run from Pastime. It's Escapade digging in and holding on. Maybe. Escapade's in a tight photo with Factor of 1, then Pastime in 56-4.
Tight finish to today's 9th race, but in the end, trust the veteran Javier Castellano as he gives a perfect ride to the daughter of More Than Ready, Escapade, gets a narrow victory for Jonathan Thomas and the Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners. Second, number 1, Factor of 1, who had a rough trip just to miss, ahead of the 5, Pastime. Very close, while third. To the 10th and final race now, Maiden Claimers on turf at 5 furlongs. Price tag here, $25,000. Jose Ortiz on 7, Subtle Hope. David Baracco on the 11, My Cotton Candy. Scratch the 12, a field of 12. This was a wide open betting race.
And runners away. Step slow to begin, Chesapeake Bay. Quick start for LP, who's fired to the top from Nunez and leads a length and a quarter on the outside and coming on to be second. That's Glory Roll with My Cotton Candy. In between horses goes Feature Creature. Fourth early is Subtle Hope. Then it's the favorite, Entree Encore toward the rail, a neck in front of Nobella, who's 3 in front of Infinity Sky. Then the team of Swapino and Tapazar Girl. Out the back door, My Sweet Painter and My Cotton Candy. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. They went 21-4 for an opening quarter speed. Up front, the leader is Alpi, in front by a neck. On the outside, that's Glory Roll, keeping the presser on second. Looking for room at the rail is Entree Encore. Into the clear comes Feature Creature with a rush. Far outside and Matzo Bello as they straighten for home. Entree Encore ducks to the rail here under Alvarado Jr., but couldn't get through. Up on the outside and Feature Creature to take the lead. It's Feature Creature in front. Entree Encore is loose now on the outside and Matzo Bello coming on for a slice. It's Feature Creature to win it. Very close for second. Matzo Bello Fordos with Glory Roll. Then Entree Encore, 57-1.
5-1 on the winner of the Wednesday nightcap. Number 4, Feature Creature, kicks off cover and gets the job done. And the jockey John Velasquez for Steve Placeris and owners Steve Placeris and Jay Young. There was a big late kick from number 2, Matzo Bello, to get second ahead of the 10, Glory Roll, who ran third. Nobody had the final high five of the day. We'll have a carryover in that high five going forward to tomorrow of more than $2,000. However, we did have a winner in the Rainbow Six, a single winning ticket for $188,900 for just a 20-cent return.
And that wraps up today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday as we continue on First Post, 12:35 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.